Well, seems like we have yet another example of pandering to a 1% that do not buy anything. We all know that gamers are men, gamers are not rainbow, gamers are not women, gamers are men. And when you make terrible character designs and terrible gameplay, you will not make money. I don't know why it's so hard for people to understand this. A lot of games nowadays are flopping because they pander to a small demographic that does not care about video games. And it seems like we have more layoffs and a shutdown from a studio that I have never even heard of, and it's from the streamer known as Shroud. He made his own game. It's just a trash ripoff of Counter-Strike, and it's called Spectre. You can already tell what type of game this is based on its hideous character designs. And they released a statement talking about how they're shutting down the game, and we're gonna look at that statement. But before we get into it, like, comment, and subscribe to push this video out on the YouTube algorithm. Here's a tweet right here from Culture Crave with the statement. The tweet says, "Spectre Divide and its developers Mountaintop Studios are shutting down." And the statement says, "Letter to Spectre fans. Dear Spectre fans, it's been 2 weeks since we launched Spectre Divide Season 1 Flashpoint. We're incredibly grateful for the positivity and support that you have shown over that short time. Unfortunately, the Season 1 launch hasn't achieved the level of success we needed to sustain the game and keep Mountaintop afloat. We were optimistic about the first week. We had 400,000 players play, with a peak concurrent player count of 10,000 across all platforms. But as time has gone on, we haven't seen enough active players and incoming revenue to cover the day-to-day costs of Spectre in the studio. Since the PC launch, we stretched our remaining capital as far as we could, but at this point, we're out of funding to support the game. This means Mountaintop will be closing its doors at the end of this week. We expect to take Spectre offline within the next 30 days, but we plan on disabling new purchases and refunding money spent since Season 1 launch via the platforms. We'll be following up with more information on this soon. We pursued every avenue to keep going, including finding a publisher, additional investments, and/or an acquisition. In the end, we were unable to make it work. The industry is in a tough spot right now." This is a painful update to share. We love Spectre, and we are incredibly proud of what we built with this community. Oh, fuck off. Your game looks like shit. And you claim the industry is in a tough spot? Why do you think that is? Because it's trash. The games are trash. Garbage games with hideous characters. This game has some of the worst looking characters I've seen in a while. I can show some of the pictures on screen. Look at this one. What the fuck is this? Why can't anybody learn how to draw women anymore? Women aren't these tall planks, and now you got this bald black woman in this ugly weird looking art style. I don't understand it. It looks weird. It looks ugly. If you want to make an art style cool, that's better than realism, but make the characters appealing. They look like shit. Look at the main poster for the game. Why the fuck would anybody buy something like this? Look at this shit. Again, weirdly designed women. Nobody knows how to draw women anymore. Women have indented hips. They don't have a straight line. Women are not bricks. Women are not planks of wood. They have indented hips, and you see this character in the front with no hips, and then to the left of her, or to the right of her, left of us, there's some purple haired bitch with an eye patch. Who designs these characters? I don't understand it. Do you go out of your way to make them ugly? Well, a lot of these developers do nowadays. They go out of the way to make characters ugly because they hate men. Like, this looks like shit. Nobody with any common sense in the studio says, okay, these characters look awful, nobody's gonna be interested, they aren't appealing, they aren't inspiring, they aren't aspirational, they look like garbage queer shit. I don't know why they keep fucking doing this. And look at the dude on the top right, some black blue hair homosexual. Why would anybody buy these hideous fucking gay ass games? This looks disgusting. It looks weird. Here's another picture, and this picture is comparing the character from the game we are talking about, Spectre Divide, on the left, with another game called Frag Punk on the right. Look at the difference. I'm not sure if Frag Punk is like Asian or something. It has an Asian character that looks decent. She looks good. She looks like a woman. She has some chest. She has hips. Because that's how women are in the real world. And I just find it so funny. Whenever we call this out, we get called every name in the book. We get told that we never seen a real woman before, but they don't know how to draw a woman. So it's like, have you seen a woman before? Because you don't know what they look like. You don't know how to draw them. And look at the ugly creature on the left. Weird pink hair freak, demon horns, which is not inherently a bad thing. If the character looks cool and it has horns, then people will like it, but it doesn't look cool. Nasty ass tattoos on her chest, neck, and her face. Again, she's standing up straight like a man. No hips, just a plank wood body. Ugly ass outfit. wearing military pants. Not even military pants, it's like kind of trying to be like military pants. I don't even know. And these long ass, ugly, robotic, dusty, crusty, mechanical shoes. It looks god awful. And some of you might be wondering, what does the gameplay look like? And it looks like the typical generic multiplayer garbage that is just desperate to get Fortnite money. Here's a clip of some of the gameplay.
You have the Zeus.
And as you clearly just saw, it's Valorant for homosexuals, and Valorant is already gay to me. Everything gotta be some ugly multiplayer slop, because all of these developers desperately want to make billions of dollars like Fortnite. Is not gonna happen. Fortnite already has a huge audience. A lot of people spend a lot of money in Fortnite and they don't want to go anywhere else because they will feel like their money has been wasted if they play another game or spend money in microtransactions in another game. Fortnite is always doing collabs across every form of entertainment. They collabing with comic book characters, movie characters, TV characters, video game characters, anime characters. You're not gonna beat that. But all of these developers desperately want to milk you dry. They desperately want to make that billion-dollar multiplayer game instead of focusing on making a fun game. And the gameplay that I showed you looks like shit. The characters look like shit. But they didn't fix that because they were so focused on making another multiplayer piggy bank. And apparently this game got millions of dollars of investments? That's what this tweet is saying right here. This is incredibly sad to see. By all accounts, Spectre Divide was a good CSS game. Not my cup of tea, but generally solid gameplay, adding a unique flair to the formula. Raised $80 million and had Shroud backing it. Still couldn't get the traction necessary to continue. $80 million. Who the fuck is backing these games? Who thought this would be a moneymaker? It looks like garbage and the gameplay is not good. This is what stupid people on Twitter love to say. Every time a game fails, they said it was a good game. If it was a good game, it would never fail. If it was a good game, there wouldn't be any layoffs or shutdowns. So you don't know what a good game is. I don't know why they say that. The same fucking idiots keep saying that every time we hear about layoffs or shutdown, but whatever. $80 million. There's so many indie developers that can make a great game with like $2 million. There are some games that are made by individual person, and they are way better than this ugly queer Spectre Divide game. This is what happens when you want to keep chasing trends. It will not work out for you. Make something fun instead of trying to be the next this or the next that. Just make a fun game with fun, appealing, interesting characters that look good and make great art styles, because the game looks terrible, the characters look terrible, and the gameplay looks terrible. This is what happens when you want to chase trends and you think you can make a big popular game because you're a popular streamer on the internet. No, you're an idiot and you don't know what makes a good game. So oh well, I guess for this trash game, I'm so excited for more layoffs in this industry. I'm excited for more shutdowns in this industry, and it seems like these idiotic streamers don't know what good games are as well. So I don't have much else to say. I don't want to keep repeating myself. So Spectre Divide, go fuck yourself.